Great, today we're going to be learning to use Google Advanced Search, researching and using images, using quotes, adding tables, and sharing easily to other people using the comments bubble directly within Google Docs. Great, so today I'm going to use Google Research to cite the images and content that I put in my Google Doc. So I'm going to start by looking at tools and clicking on the little research thing. So I'm creating a document about horses today. So what I'm going to do is start by searching for horses, and I'm going to choose images as a starting point to get my document going. Great, so it's got me a nice images here that I can just drag into my document. So if I click on the little arrow, it gives me also the licensing. Of course, if I choose free to use, share, or modify commercially, that's great. It means I'm allowed to use the images however I want to. And of course, I'm going to choose APA style of citation. So I'm going to drag this first image in. So you'll see as the image goes in there, straight away it puts a little referencing number there. So at the bottom we've got a little reference to where we got it from and when. And I'm going to just go for this nice secondary image here. Great, so now I'm going to put that image underneath. Nice, so that's also referenced at the bottom, ready to go. So I'm going to go to a new line, and now I think what I'd like to do is put a nice little quote in. So nice little quote here, just to insert a quote so I can show you. We're going to insert old minds are like horses. Great, so we've got a nice little quote in there as well. And what I'm going to do is just resize the images now, nice and quickly. Great, just to make them look nice. Cool, and now I'm going to center the images. Both images are centered, and I'm underneath my quote. I'm just going to make sure I'm in a nice, I've gone to a new line, and of course I'm going to center this quote, and I'm just going to make the quote fit in with the images. So we'll just drag the top part of this quote here across. Great, so we've got a nice little quote here on the images. Now I'm just going to edit the images as well. So if I click on the More button, I'm going to click on the image options, and then we can also recolor the image if we want to. So perhaps not the best one, but let's go for a nice dark color. And this one here, I'm going to go for a nice bright color. And also you can adjust the transparency so the background images will show through. Great, so we've got two images there. Now I'm going to go and back to my research, and I'm going to look at tables. So here we go, we've got some information about horses, and I'd like to just paste a little bit of info about breeds of livestock. So I'm going to click on this and open a new window. And this is going to take me to this little bit of info here. So if it was a spreadsheet or other information, you can just copy it straight away from there, paste it back into our document, and all the images and everything will go in there. And of course, this was the where we got it from, which we linked to. So all we need to do is hit the Cite button once again, and it's going to be citing all of our pages as we create them. So it's a very quick and easy way of keeping a track of our images and information, and of course using research that uses copyright and free to use images and resources. Great, and the last thing I'll show you is just quickly how to share the document out. Super easy on specific locations. So I've got my image here at the top, and what I'm going to do is just highlight where I want to comment, and if I go across to the add comment, what I'm going to do is just ask someone what they think about this image. So what do you think about this image. And what I'm going to do is hit the return key and put in a plus symbol. And what that does is it gives me access to all of the email addresses in my account. So I'm just going to choose my test email or person to share it with, which is Google Class. So I'm sharing that out to Google Class. So if I add a comment, it's then going to ask me, do I want to share the comment? So I can also select whether they can edit or can comment. So can commenting is quite good because it just means that they can add comments wherever they want to in your document, but without editing the actual document. So I'm going to share and comment, and that's that done. So it's now shared out. And what I'm going to do is just open my email account quickly, and what you'll see here is emails come through to Google Classroom, and when I click on the open document, if I'm logged in as Google Class, it then gives me access to that document. Really super easy. Hope that's been useful. Hope you enjoy. Thanks, bye.